Guess if you got anything racist to say it now.
Yeah, get it out of your chest.
Get it out of your chest.
Okay, so I want to remind you all that this following actual play is going to be considered a mature series. We have all agreed to roleplay scenes of intense violence, gore, and situations that may be of a sexual nature, etc. I will always ask you guys, do you want to roleplay this scene before we get into the nitty-gritty of things? Any objections to that before we move on?
No.
Nope.
Okay. Majority rules, we're moving on. But in lieu of having any sponsors right now, it's time for our sponsored real fake ads.
Why?
Let's see. Who's going to be the first one here to read? Or to
Brought to you by Dave's Real Fake Doors.
Nice. That seems like a volunteer to me.
All right, Dimitri. You're first up.
I'm not reading anything.
Go ahead. Well, I'm reading them.
Okay.
You guys are spinning the wheel.
Oh.
I have to make it up on the spot.
What do I got here? We got the Plaque of Many Places.
Okay.
Landed on the plaque of many places?
Yeah.
All right.
Whatever the fuck that is.
So if you want to advertise your business, go to plaqueofmanyplaces.com where you can create your own space to advertise your business. Go to www.plaqueofmanyplaces.com and use the code Realmwalkers to get 15% off your first month's subscription. It's plaqueofmanyplaces.com. By the way, this is not a real website, brought to you by Real Fake Ads.
I did, in fact, just have to double check to see if it was a real website. And it is not.
It'd be great if it was.
I was like, oh, in hindsight, we probably should have actually checked this.
Yeah, I should have checked, but I didn't.
It's fine.
Again, I just want to let everyone know these are real fake ads. Not real ads, real fake ads.
So fake ads that are real?
Yes. They are real in that we are using them, but they are fake because
Or are they real
don't
ads
exist.
that are fake?
Yes, they are fake.
Real
This is
ads
not
for fake
confusing
products.
at all. All
Real
right.
fake ads.
Have we found a wild Ross as well?
Yeah, Ross has
He's
made
here.
it.
Well, to be fair, we didn't find him. He showed up. He knew where he was.
Oh, okay.
Wild Ross is weird.
A couple
I'm
homebrew
still not
rules
sure where I am.
before we get going. VTT does have its. You all know VTT has its in-game roller. You can use that if you want. If you're going to use real dice, just let me know. In the situation of any, like, you're just hitting a lot of low numbers, you can switch to either the real dice or the VTT dice. In the instance where I think you're having an unnatural amount of luck, I might have you roll in VTT. I doubt that's going to happen. I trust you guys, but that's just available to you. Context is going to matter in a lot of circumstances, so depending on what the context is, your rolls can vary. I'm not going to say that it's extreme, but I might bend some rules of spells and feats to either work for you or, depending on the situation your characters are in. How's that? Sound good to everyone? I'm done dying. We will begin our adventure. We begin our story in Neverwinter, the Jewel of the North, a major city along the Sword Coast and hotly debated as the most civilized of all Faerun's great cities. It is here, in one of the city's many taverns, we begin another adventure that the coast is so infamously known for. The city streets are narrow and packed with bustling people of all walks of life, as the city has perched itself on steep, jagged cliffs that hug the coastline of the mainland. Connected by only a few sturdy and permanent bridges that lead from seamount to seamount, with ever-growing castles and spires reaching into the sky. I would like everyone to roll initiative, and we'll go off that for introductions.
Yeah, well, let me roll it because we're not in combat.
It won't... Yeah, there you go.
But
Add +2 to that for me. So, 9.
I got an 8.
My 12 is a 12.
It is what it is.
My 17 is a 19.
Oh God.
he would be able to do. But knowing Ross, that might still be a 17.
What?
It's a 10.
What?
We'll
Wait,
see.
hang on. No, it's not a 10. It's just with dexterity.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's a
yeah.
An 8. Okay.
An 8.
It's an 8.
Laura, what was yours in total?
A 9.
A 9. D's was a flat 12, if I'm not mistaken. Ross's was a 10, you said?
8.
8. What was yours, babe?
8.
Oh, shit. Who has the higher dex between you and Ross?
I do.
Okay. Vhyryn, we're going to start with you.
No way.
Where would Vhyryn stay? Would he be in a tavern? Would he be kind of outside the city?
No, Vhyryn might be in the tavern, but he's back in the corner of the tavern, sitting away from everybody else, keeping an eye on everything around him.
So Vhyryn, it's about 11 in the morning. You have the normal traffic through the tavern. You do remember that. You remember that you bumped into your friend Gundren Rockseeker a couple of weeks ago, and he offered you a job protecting his caravan of gear as it would be heading to Phandalin to begin a new expedition for reopening a mine in that town. You remember him offering a good amount of money for the trouble, and you remember that it was about a little after high noon that they were expecting to head out of the city. Is there anything you would like to do before you leave?
The only thing I have any interest in doing at this point is making sure I have the needs that I need to begin this expedition. At which point I am typically most covered.
All right. All right. So then,
Other than that, I enjoy a few drinks, a little bit of food before I go.
all right.
Make sure I'm well rested for the trip.
All right. You pack up your stuff. What was left in your room? It's just kind of small, like I'd say toiletries, but like your everyday use items that weren't already packed up.
Right.
Gather them up, check your coin purse, and you set out to the location where Gundren told you that the supplies would be waiting for you.
I'm perched up just above the location.
Okay. And then we'll move on to Celyn.
Yeah.
Where is Celyn this time of day?
It's what, just before noon?
Yeah.
Probably at the temple still.
Okay. Remind me, which temple were you at?
Kelemvor.
Kellenvor, okay. Can you give me a constitution check?
Constitution check.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So
Pretty solid.
you noticed throughout the day that something hasn't been sitting right with you. Like you're shrugging most of it off, but you just feel kind of off. Like maybe something you ate or something isn't sitting right with you, and for some reason that's just it's giving you a bad feeling.
The juju is not good today.
Juju is not good today. You remember that a certain dwarf had come to your temple when and offered you coin and a chance for some honest work, protecting the caravan, helping those who would be protection for said caravan, and perhaps maybe a change of pace from what you're used to in the city. You remember the time that he gave you and where the caravan would meet up. Is there anything you'd like to do before you set out?
I think I will just gather my supplies from the temple here, and I will, I don't know, I'll see if anyone's willing to help me feel a little better. I'm a little under the weather. I'll talk to, whoever head priest on duty is.
You bump into Bess, who's a fellow cleric, and she gives you a lesser restoration spell that kind of makes you feel better, and she wishes you luck on your travels, and you know you've caught her at a very interesting time of day, considering you know she's very prone to violence and is very odd to not really help. So you're having some mixed signals in general from today. It's a really off day.
But yeah, I'm also just gonna go ahead and not look a gift horse in the mouth.
Yeah, that's fair.
She's liable to hit me.
Yeah. Smart.
Yeah.
All right, and with that, I assume you head on your way, or is there anything else?
Yeah. Nope, that'll do it.
All right. We'll move on to Roselia.
Hi.
Roselia, where would you be today? In a tavern? Would you be out shopping?
Well, I assume the night before I would have found a barn that somebody would have let me stay in because I don't feel comfortable staying in their house with them. And then I assume I stopped at the tavern to get some food. So,
Yes.
as I'm passing through town.
You remember that Gundren had helped you through your escape. And he specifically mentioned the town of Phandalin, where he will be working for the next few months. And he believes that is a pretty off-the-grid area, and he thinks that perhaps a simple life there should help you in your search for something stable.
That works for me.
Is there anything you are looking for or want to do before you meet up with the caravan?
Just grabbing some food, probably, let's see. Probably seeing if there's, like, rations or anything I can buy before we go.
Okay. You're able to find some rations for fairly cheap. They were having a sale and just getting rid of rations that were about to go stale.
Yeah,
So you pick them up for only like 2 copper.
okay.
And then I assume you make your way to the caravan?
Yeah.
Alright. We'll move on down to Zarfola.
Hey, howdy.
What are you doing this time of day? It's about, I'd say 11:30 at this point.
I mean, any time of day, always in a tavern.
Okay.
Drinking, partying with locals, I guess.
Alright. Give me... Are you entertaining right now, or are you just trying to, like, get some food and get ready for your trip?
I'm taking it a little easy from what I normally do, but still, having a good time.
Okay.
That's me getting ready, is just pounding drinks down.
Okay. Give me a Constitution check.
Oh boy. Check or a save?
Give me a save.
Not bad, 13.
Okay. So the drinks are a little heavier in the morning, as you haven't really, what we'll say, worked. Like you've worked up an appetite for a drink. So it's you're still kind of getting used to the day, and they're hitting you a lot harder than what they would at night. So you're feeling a little tipsy, but other than that, you're fine. You gather up your supplies. Give me a performance check too.
Performance.
Someone's drunk by noon.
Yes. Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna say you're able to get about 5 gold before you head out.
Oh yeah. Let's go.
And you meet up at the caravan wagon. And there you notice, I would assume Kellen would probably be the most obvious person. I don't know, Roselia, would you be kind of huddling around the wagon, or would you kind of be standoffish?
I'd be standoffish.
Okay. So you notice that, you notice a cleric standing around the wagon, but there's a satyr off in the distance that's still kind of lingering close by. Vhyryn, would you be hiding at all, or just posted up top?
No, I'm not really hiding, but I am I've just got a perched location,
Okay.
staying aware. maybe in a treetop or on a cliffside or a ledge if there's something close by. But I've definitely got a higher vantage point.
Okay. So yeah, you notice. What's your passive perception, Bev?
16.
Okay. So after a couple minutes of looking around, something catches your eye from above, and you notice Vhyryn just kind of sitting there looking down at the wagon.
Okay.
You notice that a kind of hooded figure is also coming up to the caravan. Celyn, you would recognize some of the robes that they're using. They are older Kelemvor-ish robes, like maybe from a couple decades ago, but still recognizable. And this figure keeps their hood over their head, just kind of keeping to themselves, but obviously still part of the caravan.
I'll make a note of it, but I'm not going to say anything.
Gotcha.
How tall is everybody?
But I think that kind of like cements. Oh, this guy might be kind of trustworthy. He's of the faith.
I am just tall enough not to be XL, so I'm like 6'6", I believe it is.
Yeah, if you guys want to take a moment and describe each other, or describe your characters.
I'm 3'2". I'm just a little thing.
D.
I think Kellen stands probably 6 foot even.
Okay. Got some tall
Maybe a
people.
little less.
I have severe back problem.
I am 5'8".
You wish.
Sam, I'm
Laura, your character
6
is
foot
as tall as I
6.
am in real life.
Right?
Let's see.
I'm compensating. I'm 6'6". I'm very tall, very lanky, long arms, long legs, and
Long
I've
dick.
got very.
What?
Of course, it matches everything else. Big feet. That's all I really say. And then I've got very long hair that in battle is tied back into a braid at all times, but in camper and rest or travel, it's just long and flowing, unlike in the picture.
Okay.
Like Dimitri's hair before he sadly cut it.
How tall is Ross's character?
Ross does not have it listed, so for now, I'm just going to say he is a size medium.
Oh yeah, I'm assuming like average height.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah. I think the only one of us who's not is Stephanie.
Correct. I am small.
Laura is probably closest to a, quote, normal height at 5 foot something.
5'8".
5'8".
Laura is as tall in game as I am in real life.
Same.
So after a little bit of kind of waiting by the caravan, you are approached by a kind of spry yet old-looking gnome. He has long, wavy silver hair and brown eyes. He has soft gray skin. He's standing about 4'1". He's got a pretty beefy build for a gnome. He's got tiny piercings on his lip and a piercing on his right ear. And he goes, Alright, so you're all here for the adventure, huh?
I suppose.
Yeah.
Alright, well, my name's Grappip.
What?
Grappip.
Grafton?
Grappip. Grappip.
Oh, Grapip.
Yeah, Grappip.
Rapid.
Grappip, Orlin, Ertix, Reffin.
Bless you?
Just call me Grappip.
Land
I'll
on
call
it.
you Gramps.
I call you Grape?
I might kick you for that. Now, anywho, we're ready to go. So if you ain't got any,
Grape it is.
if you ain't got to piss shit or do anything else, we're gonna get going. Any questions?
Nope.
All right, good. We're going.
No, let's go,
Okay.
great.
Pile all in.
I jump down from my perch, hop into the caravan.
I'm just gonna walk next to the caravan.
I gotta write down Grappip because Jesus Christ, this character.
You made him.
I did not. I have a generator for this. Are you on the new map?
Oh, we're switching
No.
maps.
The town map?
No.
Oh,
No.
There we go.
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
Goblin ambush map. I wonder what's happening.
Huh, I thought that was only something I could read. Guess I need to work on that.
Well, I mean, Travis.
The map itself says Goblin Ambush.
Alright, well. Your DM.
If you scroll out.
How do I zoom out on this map?
Hey, look on top left there, babe.
Fuck. Alright, well. I'm
It's
getting
fine.
there.
We're learning. It's fine. First session.
Yeah, first session. First session, fucking Chris.
I have no complaints.
I have many with myself.
Yeah, don't label the maps what they are.
Nope, that is branded on the map.
Yeah, but like moving forward, if it's not on the map.
Anywho, as you began your adventuring career in the city of Neverwinter, I don't need to read that part.
No, go on.
God, I'm glad we're all so new to this.
Gotta shake the rust off, god damn it. You have spent the last few days following the high road south from Neverwinter. You've just recently veered east along the Tribord Trail. You've had no trouble so far, but you know this territory can be dangerous. Bandits and outlaws have been known to lurk along this road. You've been on the Tribord Trail for about half a day, and are nearing a side road leading toward Phandalin. As you come around a bend, you stumble upon the scene of a recent battle. The woods press close to the trail here, with a steep embankment and dense thickets on either side. 2 horses wander the road, sniffing at ransacked personal items.
Horses are sniffing along the side of the road?
Yep.
I approach the horses, attempting to keep them calm.
They're calm when you approach. They just seem like they've been left there. If anyone wants to give me a perception or a survival check.
Okay.
I will go for perception. Roll it normal.
Okay.
24.
With a nat 20 over here.
God damn.
Me with a nat 1 over here.
I rolled a 17.
Zarfola, you are just annoyed
I need
with
to
all
catch
the smell
up here,
of
Travis.
horse shit.
But, that tracks.
What's up?
How
What's up,
are you
Cody?
doing these perception checks in chat like I'm seeing on the T?
Okay, so when you go to your actors page and you click on your character,
Okay.
you can click on the skill that you want to use and roll it normal.
Oh,
So I
You
rolled
rolled it
that
private.
one. I rolled
Oh,
that one
yeah.
for you.
I got
Okay.
ya.
There you go.
Gotcha.
Nice.
Not bad. So those are all perception. Okay, you all did. Laura did survival.
Yeah.
So, Kellen, you got the highest, but you all noticed that the saddlebags, the horse's saddlebags have been looted. An empty leather map case lies nearby. And you also notice 4 goblins lying in wait. Because that was already spoiled.
We don't even have to call that a metagame, Travis. We know there's goblins on this road. We just don't know where.
Goblins.
You can try to eat this horse.
Get up in that
Laura,
booty.
you recognize with your survival check that the map has Gundren's insignia on it. The map case has Gundren's insignia on it, so you can determine that these horses probably belonged to Gundren.
Okay.
Should we collect the horses and take them with us?
Probably yes.
I'll say Dimitri and Vhyryn, Kellen and Vhyryn, you recognize that there's goblins lying in wait, but the goblins haven't noticed that you've noticed them.
I'm gonna hang out.
Can I hang out? Alright. Are you guys moving towards the horses at all, or are you just kind of standing?
No, I'm gonna move towards the horses.
Okay.
Yeah.
Need help.
Actually, yeah, no, that's a good point. I will.
Yeah, I'm gonna move towards the horses.
Okay.
I want to collect those horses.
So, question for my sake: when I brought you guys into the
word?
map, did it have you zoomed in on your tokens, or was it just full map?
No, it zoomed in on the tokens.
Okay, and you
Yeah,
guys zoomed out and found it.
How do I zoom out? Okay, that's
Scroll
what
down,
I'm
yeah.
doing.
Scroll.
You're on Dimitri.
I'm
Okay.
trying not to be on Dimitri. Okay.
Yeah.
I promise I haven't moved more feet than I'm allowed.
Well, you're not in combat yet, so you guys don't have to stick to your 30.
Oh, okay.
I have 35.
But,
Rub it in. I have 25.
No, I'm just moving cautiously because I know they're there, but they don't know we're there yet.
Right. Are you moving as though you don't notice them, like you're not tense or anything?
Yeah.
Okay. Give me
Well, no tenser than any other person traveling along this road would be.
Fair enough.
Who was hired for the express purpose of protecting the caravan.
Okay. Yep. No, that clears up every other question I was about to ask. So, Vhyryn, you want to try and get to the horses. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check. So, as you... which one are you approaching? Are you approaching this one here?
Okay. Here, yeah.
So, as you approach, you try to get its attention, you know, kind of click your tongue and try to get its attention. And it ends up, like, walking towards the brush and eating grass, kind of ignoring you.
Alright, so I approach the horse and I pet the horse. How close can I get to this horse before it?
I mean, the horse sees you coming and it's not spooked by you, so you can get as close as you want.
Okay, so I'm gonna be right up next to the horse.
Okay. Give me another animal handling check.
I will give him guidance, so roll it with a d4.
Alright.
Nice.
There we go.
So as you finally put your hand on the horse, you're able to just kind of get its attention. You know it'll... You find the reins to it, and it'll follow you without any issue. Saddle is still firmly on it. A little tilted in the terms of being on the horse, but you fix that with no problem.
Okay, do I attach the horse to the... We have, like, an actual wagon with us, right? Do we have horses hooked up to that wagon already? Is there spare,
you
spare
have two
harnesses?
It's a wagon that has 2 horses pulling it, and there's not much room for...
We can just tie the horse to the side of the wagon and it'll
Yeah,
follow along.
So I tether the horse to the wagon.
Okay.
It'll just follow along then.
If I can, I tether both horses to the wagon.
Oops, that's not who I wanted.
Oh, shit. Alright.
Fine, everything's fine. Maybe.
Laura... Sorry, Roselia.
Mm-hmm.
Give me a perception check. Okay, good. You hear some actually, I'm sorry, I'm a bit out of sorts. Vhyryn and Celyn also give me perception checks.
Perception checks.
Alright, I'm just outside.
Almost clicked performance. Balls.
It's
Fortunately, Vhyryn and Celyn do not notice it. Erich and Roselia, you hear the snapping of twigs behind you as you see a goblin approach. And we're gonna roll for initiative.
I got a 21. Hey, nice.
Someone
Damn
remind me how they start this off.
What?
How do you have them roll initiative?
You just click on the initiative on the character sheet.
Yeah.
A little dice pops up when you hover over it.
I don't...
Do they not have an initiative thing?
They do, I just clicked.
No, the goblins. I'm not seeing
Yeah,
them.
they have a different character sheet.
Or there might be an option for you to start combat in the combat tracker.
Yeah, but I don't know how to get them in it.
Well, then, once you start it, there should be an option for everybody to roll in.
There we go.
Dimitri's character.
I got it.
Bobby.
Damn it. Yay.
Yay.
And then I'll get Ross here.
They rolled good. Cody's not in the initiative round.
Yeah, I am. I
Vhyryn.
just didn't roll.
Oh.
Oh, do I actually have to roll initiative? Not,
Oh, you might
just...
actually
there you
roll
go.
it.
Sorry, I only rolled a 1d20 plus 2, sorry.
You're fine.
I can go actually roll my initiative.
If you go to combat encounters, there's the D20 to roll initiative there.
Combat. Oh, hold up. I
Yep.
got you. Oh, word.
Hey.
There you go. So, Roselia and Erich, as you notice the goblin approach behind you, and it realizes it's been caught, it gives out a battle cry as 3 others kind of rush in from the side of the road. All right, well, they're now rushing in. Anyway.
Do they not move?
Not at the moment, Zarfola, you're first. Oh, that's because I paused the game.
Oh.
There we go. Alright, Zarfola, you're up first.
So I can see all of them, correct?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
I'd say this one is the middle one here.
Yeah.
Is kind of obscured from your vision with the horse.
That's fine. I'm just gonna move up to this one.
Okay.
And what am I gonna do to it? Hold on. That's not the right one. Actually. Can I scoop back a square?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. I want to cast Vicious Mockery on this one.
Okay.
So there it be. Need a Wisdom saving throw.
Oof. Rolled an 8.
Ooh. That's a fail.
Yeah, it is.
For 3 damage.
There we go. Alright, whenever you're done with your turn, go ahead and pass it on. Roselia, it's your turn.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to turn to that one behind me. And I am going to do Inflict Wounds.
Alright.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, fuck him.
Hi.
Sure.
Oof.
I think you hit it.
I think you got him. Ugh.
Yeah, I think he's dead.
dead.
He is.
I just turn and just grab him.
He is liquid.
Mistake. And then did that.
Oh, hang on. Whoops.
Just heal it.
Healed him 13.
I may have healed him on accident. Whoops. Fun fact, he absorbs necrotic damage.
What kind of
That's
goblins
a very
are these?
terrifying it's fine. I will poke him with my spear.
There we go.
He is dead.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
I would hope.
Plus dead.
Plus dead.
Dead. Plus parentheses
I
dead.
prescribe you with the die.
Alright, Roselia, when you're done with your
Asshole.
turn, you can move on. Vhyryn, is your turn.
Alright.
So you saw
This is.
Zarfola reach out or say some nasty words to one, and it took some psychic damage. And then you heard a squeak from behind you as Roselia just like emaciated one.
So I still can't see the two on the other side of the horses.
Not clearly. You see the one
Okay.
that's kind of diagonally in front of you.
Who's slightly sobbing.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna need some help with combat here. This is where I'm stuck, Travis.
Okay.
So pretty much I'm just gonna shoot him with my bow.
Okay.
It's about all that's gonna happen.
So
I'm just gonna.
go ahead and I think it's your bow that you're going to use.
Second here.
And then you'll click the attack button. Do you see it in the chat log there?
No, I'm having trouble. 1 second. There we go. I got you.
Yep, just click. There you go. And that will hit him. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nice.
There we go.
He has the dead.
He has, in fact,
He has the dead.
the dead. Plus dead.
Yeah.
He's been prescribed.
Now, you haven't moved or done anything else. So if you want, you can move. Or if there's nothing else you want to do, you can pass the turn.
I think I'm just gonna move back here over into the bushes and. Okay, how do I attempt to hide?
Well, you wouldn't be able to hide because that'd be an action.
Or no, that's an action.
Yeah.
Is Mask of the Wild a bonus action? Or that's a class, never mind. So that won't even, never mind. I don't
Okay.
have an action. Alright, I'll end turn.
Alright. Let's go ahead and hit the next turn button and the combat encounters. Okay, that goblin is dead. This goblin, he is going to move up and rush Celyn. He is going to use his scimitar on Celyn.
Who?
On you. Does a
On
9
me.
hit you?
Does not.
Okay.
That's good.
He swings and a miss. It is. So it's going to use its nimble escape. It's going to back off 10 feet.
How rude.
That's its turn. And hey, it's Kellen's turn.
Oh,
That dude just tried to run up and hit you, and then he ran away.
has he had any?
He has not taken any damage, no.
Okay, because one of my spells didn't exist. So can I see either of the guys behind the horses?
I'd say from where you're standing, you can see between the horses. You don't see the one back here, because he's hiding behind his buddy, but you can get the impression that there's probably another one.
Have either of them been hit yet?
No, they have not.
Alright, then I would like that first guy to roll a saving throw against my Sacred Flame.
I'm back.
Hey,
Howdy.
That is
Whoa.
a fail,
Hell
good sir.
yeah.
just in time. Although you
Takes
did just
3,
watch me
radiant
eviscerate one of them.
Alright. Is that your turn?
Yes.
Alright. Go ahead and pass it on to Erich.
Perfect timing.
Yes.
You did just watch me murder the one in front of you with inflict wounds.
Yep, that one shrunk up and became emaciated and then
So this
just
one's dead.
Yes.
collapsed. This one here just got hit with
Perfect.
a Sacred Flame, and then the one behind it has not taken any damage.
Eh.
Oh god.
35 feet.
About a few.
Ooh, Chain Sickle.
I'm attacking with my chain sickle.
Ooh.
Which one? The one that got hit with Sacred Flame, or the
Um,
one that hasn't taken any damage?
the one that hasn't taken any damage.
Fair enough. Ooh, yeah, that's a
Nice.
hit.
Yeah, you got him.
That's a fucking good hit.
That's a
That's
critical
what
hit.
I...
Nat 20. Okay. Well, let's do critical hit damage. 8.
Nice.
Solid.
Alright.
He's
Is
still
he
alive.
plus dead?
He is
No.
plus dead.
Plus
He is
dead?
He
plus
is plus dead.
He has
He's
plus
Plus the
dead.
die.
I'm
Plus
going to
Nice.
bonus action
Kick the other one in the head.
unarmed strike on the other one.
Yeah?
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Solid.
Let's go.
Gonna assume a 20 hits.
That's a six.
Plus 6 damage. That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
Congratulations.
That's plus
Does he
You
have plus dead?
He has plus dead.
He is plus dead.
Nice.
Surprise, surprise! You have killed the goblins.
Goed
Yeah.
up and beat the shit out of him.
I did not give a description of Erich. I wasn't sure how you wanted me to describe him, so I just said
A
Erich
hooded
has been.
figure.
Erich is a hooded figure wearing kind of old-ish Kalimshar robes. If you want to give a description of him, you are welcome to.
So
Or Kalimvor, sorry.
they're not necessarily old.
Old
But-
as in, like, they're a couple years old. They have
Yeah,
some wear and
they're-
tear.
They're worn. They are not well kept. Mostly because he's not an active member of the clergy at the moment. He does proudly display a holy symbol of Kelimvor on his belt, on his monastic belt.
Okay.
And when not in use, he has a chain sickle and multiple darts strapped to his belt. Aside from that, he has much of his upper body and left arm exposed. It's kind of a wrap over the right shoulder, and then a kind of a cape that goes down the one side, and then a hood that sort of wraps around. It's not really a cloak so much as it a piece of cloth that he throws across around his neck and wraps into itself over his head. He has kind of a grayish, like pale with that gray tint to it skin, and obvious claws. Aside from that, he tries to keep his face mostly shrouded, but when you do catch a glimpse, if you do catch a glimpse of his mouth, you might see fangs.
So you have all slain the goblins. The area you can tell is safe. Roselia, you hear from behind you on the caravan. Grepip, it's like, you done showing off yet?
Nah.
No, I turn and chuck my spear at him.
Oh,
Roll attack.
Not really.
I cast Vicious Mockery on him.
So
I approach the horses. What is the state of the horses at this point?
you can tell that they were mostly used for bait. If anything, they were more spooked by the goblins. But when the goblins just kind of left them on the road, they settled down. I mean,
Amidst the battle, are they startled? Do they need to be calmed, etc.?
They're startled, but you had we're gonna say you had the one tethered off to the caravan already. So
Okay.
the other one is just kind of spooked, but more like it moved from here to over in the brush over here. I can't move the horse physically, but
I'm gonna feed
Gotcha.
on the goblin that I just killed with the chain sickle.
okay. I'll say Celyn, Zarfola, and Vhyryn, if you want to roll a perception check to notice that, or are you really hiding it at all?
I'm not really hiding it. I just kind of pick him up and hold the gaping wound near my mouth, and they would see like a ethereal essence leaving it and going to me.
Okay, so you all, other than Roselia, who's a little too far back to see it, see Erich kind of taking in some sort of energy from the slain goblin.
Not the weirdest thing I've seen.
I just stare, kind of give him a grimacing look.
And then I'll toss the filth to the
I look-
side.
I look at the others, and without saying anything, I say, "Well, looks like he's looted that one already."
Looks like he's looting that one. Oh,
I think you've got that one.
That's what I
Right.
was doing, exactly.
I was looting its soul.
Yeah, I was. In fact, yes.
Do you guys, are you gonna search the area? What do you want to do?
Yeah, we just see if there's anything of value in the area where the goblins had seemed to be hiding.
Sure.
Yeah.
I move up here, and I kind of see these pockets of area in the bushes, so I just want to check them out.
Yeah. Who's all checking those out?
I will.
Not me.
This first horse isn't here, right?
No,
That's
we're
tethered to the
safe.
wagon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Celyn, are you looking at these areas, or are you kind of doing your own thing?
I'll kind of, I guess I'll move the goblin corpses off the road.
Okay.
One of them already is.
Chuck them into the
Into
the brush there.
Threw him off the road. Filth.
Zarfola
I took this one down into the ravine.
Nope. Alright.
Zarfola and Vhyryn and Erich, give me
Yep.
investigation rolls, please.
Investigation.
Okay.
Solid.
Not solid.
Wait, did you say me as well?
Yeah. Investigation.
You said investigation? Okay, a moment. My apologies.
Kinda.
I've got it.
I'm the only one that saw anything.
Yeah, probably.
So, Vhyryn and Zarfola, you're looking through the brush for like any other goblins. You find a couple of like scrapped goblin armor, too small for you to use or too ruined.
Hey, I'm small.
It's goblin armor though.
And?
That's not great. You find a couple of their scimitars. Not much else. Erich, you...
What?
Travis
You
cut out.
what?
Sorry, I actually stopped talking for a minute.
Oh, you trailed off.
Yeah, I trailed off,
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
You find a trail. After you check this area, you head up here to help them, and you find a trail with goblin footprints and what look like drag marks from possibly another humanoid. You're not quite sure.
Huh.